on how you can grow your biceps and also what are the common mistakes that you tend to do whenever you want to grow your biceps. So today I was doing a back session, back, bi, and also tries. So I just decided to do this live for like 30 minutes. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are still doing okay. Yeah. So first thing first, most of you guys, you tend to not really train your biceps a lot, right? Why am I saying you need to train your biceps a lot is because biceps, they contain two muscles, and also in order for, like, they're very small, hence they are contain only two muscles, so it takes a lot for them to grow, if of course you are working, or rather you are training them once. So it makes sense for you to train them at least maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Like 3, I feel like that would be enough, where you're training them direct and also indirect. Okay, for me, they are a big muscle, or rather they are much bigger compared to other muscles, so I tend to not train them more often. The only thing that I'm lacking is my tricep. I'm sure you guys have seen. Check. So my tricep is coming okay, but then at first I was like very flat. Okay, so hence I tend to train them, or rather I tend to train it maybe 3 times per week, not more than 3. But then if it's like your weakest point, then you might as well train it like 3 or 4 times per week. I'm sorry about the background noise, by the way. These guys, they are still cleaning, but then this room tends to be tends to be used most of the time, so hence I also decided to use it now while they're still cleaning it, because I think at 1:30 someone is gonna use the room. So yeah, anyways, I'll show you guys what you can do. Okay, so whenever you are lifting, could be a bar, could be a bar, or it could be a dumbbell. What you need to do is, what is good, brother? I hope you're doing well. So what you need to do is, you want to hold a bar here, so you don't want to go all the way up. So you see most people, they tend to swing and they tend to rest whenever they're here. So when you're here, nothing is happening. You are basically resting. So you want to keep the tension mostly on your bicep all the time. So hence, you should always keep your arms here instead of going all the way up. Okay? What is good, brother? What is good? Moni? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, you want to keep your bicep, or whether you are using your tricep, but then or rather dumbbell, sorry, you want to keep them in this position. So you don't want to go all the way up. Otherwise, when that happens, there's nothing that is happening. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So check. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to go all the way up, and you want to squeeze your bicep as much as you can. So when you're doing this, there's nothing that is happening on your bicep. Okay? So I'm gonna give you guys maybe like 4 sets, 4 reps. Okay. So squeeze the bicep as much as you can when you're here. Then go all the way down, nice and slow. Come up, squeeze. Okay? So my bicep is working all the time. Come up, squeeze. So check on how, when I'm going down, I'm not doing this. Okay? I'm going nice and slow. Okay? So squeeze, then control the weight all the way down. One more. Up, squeeze, then you control. Okay. So of course, when you are doing that, so whenever you are doing that, you tend to work more when you are going nice and slow instead of you going fast. Okay? So you can also apply this principle even when you are training other body parts, either your tricep or your back or whatever the case may be. Okay? But the goal, so by the way, the movement where you're going up or when you are contracting your muscle is called concentric, right? Concentric phase. Then when you're going down, whether you're doing squats or you are doing bicep, then you're going nice and slow. It's called eccentric, right? So you want your eccentric to be nice and slow. Your concentric could be fast. It doesn't really matter. But what is more important, you want to squeeze your working muscle. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. It's out of my control. But anyways, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And also, you should make sure that your biceps, you train them with the light weight. Doesn't make sense for you to use a heavy weight because what is going to happen, you're going to use other muscles, right? So either you're going to use your shoulders, right? And also you can use your upper body like to assist you. So you don't want that. You only want to use the working muscle, which is your biceps, right? So hence I'm saying you guys should actually use the light weight whenever you are doing a bicep. Even when you are doing shoulders, because shoulders, they are very small muscle. So hence you need to use a light weight instead of you using a heavy weight, right? So this is something that I've also learned now. Matthew, what is good, champ? So this is also something that I've learned now because at first I used to use a lot of heavy weight. I can't pronounce your name. Waldifon. I'm so sorry. But anyways, so even when I was doing like shoulders, hence I have non-existing shoulders because I used to use a lot of heavy weight, right? But then today, we are speaking more about biceps. So even on bicep, they are very small muscle. They don't need a lot of weight, but what they need a lot of intensity, right? So even if you like using a heavy weight, just make sure that all the tension actually goes to your muscles. But most people, they struggle to use the heavy weight effectively. So whenever they are using a heavy weight, they're gonna distribute that tension to other muscle groups, right? That is not really the goal. The goal is to put all the tension to, oh, Jess. Okay, Jess. I hope you're doing well, Jess. Where are you from? So yeah, so that is the key, guys. Make sure whenever you are training your biceps, you are using a light weight, and also you are controlling your eccentric. Your concentric, they could be very explosive, but what is more important is for you to squeeze your bicep muscles and also to put a lot of tension on your bicep muscles, and also try to not rest, right? To not rest. Rest when you are done with your set. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna make another common mistakes that I tend to see either on my clients or on other people that I see in the gym. Okay, so what I tend to see also is the elbow position. So some people, they tend to do this. Okay, so as you can see, my elbow is moving up and down, right? Even if, let's say, they are able to squeeze their bicep when they're here, but then what is more important also is their elbow, right? So it's you will struggle a lot if you are only squeezing your bicep muscles, but then you're not keeping your elbow in one position. So everything actually goes together. together. Yeah, everything goes together. So what is more important? Keep your elbow in one position and squeeze. So even when we are doing a tricep, keep your elbow in one position and squeeze, right? So don't do this, right? I've seen this, trust me, I've seen this many times. So Jess, I hope you're not doing this. I hope you're not doing this, Jess. Hope you are keeping your elbow in one position. Okay. So the goal is to make the working muscle work as hard as they can. Even if it's your chest muscles or your ab muscles, you need to make sure that they work very hard. Right? Okay. So the other common mistake that I also tend to see from you guys and also other people, not only you guys, you train your bicep in one motion. So you only do bicep curls, right? You don't do like where you are doing an incline dumbbell curls where your body is like in this position, because you tend to target like different heads. So your bicep, like I said, it has like two heads. You have your long head and also you have your short head. So whenever you're doing any exercises that are like this, you're gonna target your long head. But when you are doing exercises more like this, you're gonna target more of your short head. So you need to do all these exercises so that you can have the complete bicep muscle that is so beautiful. That is like beautiful. So for me, I think I have a lot of short head. Is this one, right? This one, the one that is more on the side, is the long head. So hence I'm saying you should make sure you train all of them so that your bicep muscles, they could look appealing, right? So make sure you have a structure, meaning you need to write a program. You should have a program that we have that you can follow each and every week so that we can progress on that program, because most people, they just wing everything. You see them. Okay, Jess is asking how many days did it take you to get that body? For me, to be honest, it took me 5 years to be consistent, like to truly be consistent. It took me 5 years. Ever since I became a personal trainer, that is when I started to be very, very serious about my training. And ever since then, I never really looked back. I was always in the gym. I was always progressing, right? But the only thing that I was not really consistent with, it was my eating habits. I used to eat very little. I used to eat good, but then I used to eat very little because I was not really educated enough regarding nutrition. And also my work at first used to be very hectic, so I used to work from 4, yeah, from 4 up until 6, yeah. So I used to work very hard. So hence I'm gonna answer you now. So hence I was not gaining weight. I was very skinny at first, even though I used to work hard. But then I used to be very, very skinny, right? So and how old are you now? This guess what? Guess. I'm 31 years old this year. Damn, I never thought I would be this young. I'm not old, I'm young. 31 years old this year. Yeah, 31. So regarding also my training, the only thing that I also used to do, which was really, really unnecessary, I used to train a lot. Like I used to do like maybe 6 or 7 exercises per session. That was overtraining. So hence I was very skinny because I was training a lot and also I was not eating enough. So it's like I was doing a lot of work, but then there was not much food so that I can be able to recover. But for some reason, I was not really that tired because I used to sleep early, but then I used to wake up early also. But I feel like I was unhealthy. Now I think about it. But yeah, that was one of the mistakes that I did, to be honest. Like to train hard, but at the same time to not really fuel my sessions. Like to do a lot of exercises. Like now, for example, I only do like 5 exercises, and that's it. That's it. 6. That tends to be like a superset mostly, like 6. But if let's say I'm doing like a leg session, only 5 exercises, yeah, then I'm good. Then I'm good. Like that is like very good for me. So even when you are working hard, make sure you are working effectively. Quality over quantity. Okay. And also one of the common mistakes that I also used to do back then was I used to want to do the same exercises all the time, right? I used to be very comfortable doing the same exercises all the time. So you should not do that. Hence, I'm saying you should have a program that you are following each and every day, and make sure you progress, and make sure you try things out, right? You do other exercises, you do your own research basically, and also you learn how they actually work, so that you can grow from from doing those exercises, right? So, what is good, brother? What is good? I hope you're doing well. Mr. Garrett, I hope you're doing well, man. So yeah, so you should make sure that you shift your exercises. Make sure you do different exercises so that you can target different heads, right? And also it's gonna make you to grow, because unfortunately our bodies always want us to be on a homeostasis, meaning to be in the same, basically. So you doing the same exercises, you kind of reinforcing that part. So hence you need to change things up, because our bodies adapt so much quick. Like, yes, Jess, thank you so much, Jess. So yeah, our bodies tends to adapt very, very, very quick. So hence I'm saying you should make sure that you change your program at least for like a month. So maybe you can. So I'm gonna share what I normally do, right? So I'll have week 1 where I'm just introducing the program to my body, right? Then on week 2, I will try to progress on what I did on the previous week up until week 6, right? Of course, it depends. But then up until week 6, the goal is for me to progress each and every week. And also, I try by all means to, even progression could be in different ways. You can either progress by using the same weight, but then improving your form. You can either progress by adding weights, or either you can progress by adding sets. Like there's so many ways on how you can progress. It's not only about weight, but unfortunately we tend to see people, they tend to progress only by weights, right? You don't have to add weights, I promise you, you don't have to. You can just master your form, right? But of course, weight also makes a difference. I'm not saying you should not add weights, I'm not saying that. But there's so many ways. You don't have to follow only one procedure, okay? So for me, that's what I normally do. And of course, it makes some changes in my body. So the goal, what I'm trying to say to you guys, you should not wing your workouts. You should not wing them, please. Otherwise, basically that is like the recipe for disaster when it comes for you to not see any results. I've seen this a lot. I've seen people training like every day, but there's no results because they tend to do different things each and every day. Make sure you progress, right? Do the same thing for like a month, then you can change it. Don't do like different exercises each and every week. Okay? Okay guys, I hope that makes sense. And also one of the mistakes that I used to do back then was, I'll show you guys now. So what I used to do also, let's say for an example, I was doing a bicep curl, right? So what I would do is, I will want to rest out. So my reps, they won't be the same. I know that's hard, but this is something that I've kind of learned now. So let's say my target was 10. So when I'm at progressive overload, very needed, especially for calisthenics. Yes. I guess in everywhere, to be honest. Even let's say if you are training for running, you need that progressive overload. I feel like those are the right words to use. You need that progression all the time. Okay, so for me, let's say on what I was saying earlier on, let's say your goal is to do like 10 reps, right? That's your goal, doing the bicep curls. What I tend to do, even now it's still hard, but then this is the challenge also for you guys. Let's say your target is 10. So what I used to do back then, my tempo will change as I'm reaching my goal. Let's say for example, if my tempo was nice and controlled, right? What will happen is, Jess, welcome back. Andile, I hope you're doing well. Yes, brother, I'm from South Africa, man. I'm from South Africa, brother. Please subscribe, support your boy. Asa Andy. Okay, so what I used to do, let's say I'm about to reach my goal. Let's say my goal was 10. My tempo will change. Now I'll go fast because I want to reach the goal that I've set for myself. That is not the goal, guys. The goal, hi, hello, Nomi. So that is not the goal. The goal is to you should make sure that you use the reps that you have set for yourself, not as a guide. You should use them as a guideline. They should not be the goal. I know that sounds very confusing, because what tends to happen is you will rush now because you want to chase the reps, which is not really the goal. The goal is to put all of the attention to your bicep muscles, not to reach the goal that you have set for yourself. Because in most cases, you're not gonna get the results that you want. You're not gonna get the results that you want if you are chasing. So even if, let's say for example, your goal was to do maybe 10 reps, then you struggle to do those 10 reps by going nice and slow. It's fine even if you end at 8. Actually, that's a good mark to end at 8. But then even if it's 7, you're still winning, right? You're still winning. And guess what? You're gonna progress next week, hopefully, because this is also gonna be another opportunity for you to actually progress, if that makes sense. So you don't really need to add a lot of weights. You can just progress by making sure that you are progressing, or rather you are improving on your form instead of you adding weights. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. So yeah. What language do you speak? I speak isiXhosa. I'm a South African, so I speak isiXhosa. I'm a Xhosa guy, so I speak Xhosa, English, isiZulu, a little bit of Afrikaans. Yeah, those are the. But then, according to South Africans, I'm a lazy person because we have 11 languages, and some people they speak close to that 11. So for me, I'm like the worst person ever. I'm a disgrace. So yeah, but anyways, to answer your questions, I think I speak like 4. Yeah. Okay, so you Africans have a great genetics. Not sure about that. Okay, yes, you're absolutely right. We do have good genetics, but I hate, not hate, I feel like hate is the strong word to use. I don't really like to be blocked by those words like you have good genetics, you don't have. Of course, that is also something that I'm really proud of. I have good genetics, but at the same time, I feel like that could also be something that is actually blocking other people, because I've seen this a lot, to be honest. But yeah, we do have, but at the same time, that should not be something that is discouraging you if some people they are telling you that you don't have good genetics. Okay, but yeah, anyways, thank you. Damn, that was long. um how long you've been working out? So I did answer this earlier on. So 5 years consistently. um yeah. Oh, Jess is answering you. Thank you so much, Jess. So yeah, guys. Well, I love this. I wish we can do this live more often at this time. I feel like you guys are more alive at this time because when I'm doing lives later on, no one tends to be in this energy. So I prefer this. Maybe I'll do my lives mostly at this time. But I hope you guys are also learning something new from this live. I was also, maybe you guys can suggest also, because usually I tend to do this challenge. So now um, we're about to approach August, a new month, on Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure, but this week. So I I want us to do a challenge, right? So maybe you guys you can also prefer something, or rather you can suggest something that we can do together as a group, right? Because the last time it was semen retention, and it actually did well. It did well for me, to be honest. So yeah. So I would love for you guys to suggest anything that we can do this time, where we can do it as a group. Naomi saying my friend is from South Africa and she speaks Sisotho. Oh wow. Where are you from, Naomi? Where are you from? Tell us. I hate steroids. At least you do it natural. Yeah, nah, steroids, I feel like you should use them for the purpose. If you are competing, I feel like it makes sense for you to use them. But then if you just want to be healthy, for me, it doesn't really make sense for you to use them. So, so no fat is actually useful. Absolutely, brother. Hence now we are on 2K subs. So I started semen retention when I had 1.5K subs. Uh, for like, so we did the semen retention for 30 days. After that 30 days, I think maybe on the 32 day, yeah, on the 32 day, okay, let me just say after that 30 days, we managed to have 2K subs. So yeah, of course, there are also other things that were progressing in my life when it comes to me reading, because I was not reading a lot. Actually, I was not reading, to be honest, before that. So I was reading Bible now, which was absolutely amazing. So far I've read 2 books already. I've read Matthew, I've read Mark. Now I'm reading John. I'm on chapter 14, and also I was reading the Ways of the Superman, a book. I finished the book actually. Now I'm reading the Atomic Habits, which is a very nice book. And what else? What else I'm doing now? Oh yeah, we managed to hit 2K subs, which I'm very, very, very grateful for. What else? Yeah, so also other goal that I also set for myself. I feel like this was like not really. It didn't actually go according to the plan. I wanted to earn some little bit of money. But then it's very hard. I'm a personal trainer for those who don't know. So it's very hard. Now in South Africa we are in winter. So most people, they don't even want to show up in the gym. So for me, unfortunately, my income it comes from my personal training. So regarding the goal that I've set for myself, financial wise, it didn't actually go according to the plan. But I'm not giving up. So that is the only I'll say that is the only thing that didn't actually go according to the plan. But then apart from that, everything went like, so I'm very, very happy regarding that. Okay, so are you going to ever retire or are you going to do it forever? You mean semen retention? Did it make you more productive? Yes, it did make me very, very productive, to be honest. No, no, no. By the way, uh, Jess, I do have a girlfriend, so it's something that we spoke about. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it forever, but it's something that I spoke with her about, and yeah, my goal, I would love to drag it at least for September. I don't know, but I'm still on semen retention as we speak, by the way. So yeah, yeah, yeah. And my relationship, even with her, it's good, it's good. So yeah, you can still be on semen retention even when you have a partner. Like it's doable, guys. But yeah, um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, true, man. Makes you more mental tough in everything. Like, I feel like if I was not also training, I don't know. Because for me, since I've been training for like 5 years already, I'm not sure if you know the endorphins. Maybe you know, right? So we tend to experience a lot of endorphins whenever we are exercising. Either you are running or swimming or whatever the case may be. There are endorphins that we tend to experience, right? So for me, I took those endorphins lightly, the ones that I tend to experience when I'm lifting weights because I've been doing this for a while. And I've noticed if there's like something that is stressing me out for some reason, then I do a workout. Afterwards, I feel good. Like I feel so alive. Like I tend to be more tougher, right? Like you said, like I tend to have this mental toughness for some reason. So that's also one of the benefits that you tend to receive from working out. And of course, I mix that with semen retention. Crazy. Like have, um, you tend to see things differently. It's like I like your word, by the way. I'm not sure if that is your true word, godly. I love your word. So you tend to be like, you tend to be like, I don't want to say God, but you tend to be at that level. You tend to look at things differently from other people, which is amazing. So yeah. So please, if you've never been on semen retention, please give it a try. Please give it a try, man. You will see a lot of difference in it. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are also learning some. Oh yes, please suggest what can we speak about, or what could be our challenge in the next month. Suggest that, then we can close off the live, guys. Because I have a client, I still need to take a shower and see my other client. So, but so far it's been a good day. I hope you guys are also having an amazing day so far. Um, yeah, I look at things differently right now. Oh, you also on semen retention, brother. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. Congrats. Oh, okay, okay. You always see things differently. Hence your name is Godly. Oh, I see you. I see you. Nah, I see, man. I see. I see. I see. Anyways, guys, I need to bounce. And also, thank you guys so much for staying with me up until now. And so, how long are you gonna do these videos for? I'm not sure you mean lives or like other videos that I tend to post. Um, Up until I get bored, I guess. these special lives now, because I tend to interact with you guys more with like I tend to interact with you guys, so I love these lives. But yeah, up until I get bored, maybe I'll do something else. But for now, I'm enjoying it. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Peace out.